All right, YouTube, I'm going live again. My last video, I was talking about how rappers are using the internet to promote their own self-destruction, their own deaths, and the death of a whole community and culture. We just seen with Cardi B and Tasha K. I'm not no big Cardi B fan, but if Tasha K chose to tell lies on another person, slandering and libeling their character, diminishing their personal image for public consumption, now she's talking like she's Rosa Parks or she's some freedom fighter or she care about what's going on with black people in the black community. It's all false because nobody who cares about a culture or black people is going to get on the media and promote lies and slander just for the sake of a few dollars. So now she has to pay 4 million, and I know her net worth is not nowhere near 4 million. But it's going to set a precedent. It's going to make a lot of these YouTubers get off here and stop lying. The rappers, they getting on here and they sending themselves to prison because they so slow and dumb. The rest of them sitting up here, they saying whatever they think they can say because nobody has set that precedent. So now when people get on here, you better come correct and you better have your facts and you better have your receipts, or you will be sued and you will be on money and you will be working for whoever you feel that you need to diminish. So with that being said, it's a lot of liars that need to be exposed, a lot of untruths that need to be dealt with because they just as poison as drugs or any other type of thing that's going on in this community. To believe in these fake, false cult type religions that the only thing that's important is a collection plate. To believe that you know the truth. Your truth is a universal truth. That's not actual, it's not factual. If you're going to be successful in dealing with YouTube or dealing with any type of media source, you need to have your thing actual and factual and have receipts because this is a new day now. And I'm glad that this happened and it set a new day because now it's going to force people to get on here and they will have to have they facts. They're not going to be able to get on here and just say any salacious thing to entertain mindless people and to sway or paint a narrative like gender wars and all these type of different things. You're going to have to get on here. You're going to have to come correct from now on. That's for sure. So, as I said, no big fan of Cardi B. But Tasha K, you were doing way too much. You like Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell is next because he's so confused. One minute he's a victim who was molested by African Bambaataa, allegedly. And the next minute, he's a gangster. And the next minute, he in his house with a mink coat on. I mean, if you got a mink coat on, I'm quite sure you can turn the heat on. You don't have to wear the mink coat in there. But he's going to be next. But he kind of slimy. So what he's going to do is he gonna curve his tongue because he know he don't have no 4 million to get out. It's going to be a bunch of them that's finna be dealt with through the judicial system and through the law because of things they're saying and the misinformation that they're giving up for public consumption. So log on to this channel because it's finna be a new day and a new era because every time you come to see me, I'm gonna have facts. It's gonna be actual. It ain't gonna be no mystery, spook, or nothing that it take a rocket science to figure out. You know what I mean? Give you an example. You get on TV, you get on YouTube and you say, Cardi B has herpes. Cardi B goes to the doctor and she don't have herpes. It's just that simple. You get caught in the lie, there's always consequences for telling lies. So until we chime in again, I think that everybody is going to be out here scrutinizing their own content. We looking at them videos before they put them up, because that's what time it is. Like right now, that's what time it is. Because you watch these YouTubers and all they do is talk about the most salacious, negative things they can think of for likes and views. And the insane part about it is the black people that's logging on to their shows and listening to them are the very people who they denigrating. It's like we have some type of sick, defeatist complex to where we're not entertained unless it's one of us on the chopping block. That's crazy. You would never see in any other culture where the people in that culture make music denigrating themselves, their own culture. I shoot a nigga, I do this, I do that, but they always talking about doing something somebody look just like them, and that's being promoted on YouTube. I mean, they switching so many narratives. You can go through the list. You can go through Sonetta. You can go through all of them that were able to get large followings on YouTube, and you can see that they just took you down a rabbit hole and then they disappeared because they ran out of content. They ran out of lies. They ran out of fakery and fuckery. And they disappeared with your money. What ain't your money? Is somebody is investing a lot of money in misinformation and propaganda, for sure. So follow me on this podcast, and we're going to start looking at things from a whole different perspective. We're going to start going behind the curtain. See, most people, they look at what's right in front of them, and they never consider or think about what may be behind that. So we intend to go behind the smoke and mirrors to figure out what this internet and what this YouTube and what this media and what's going on for real in this culture. With a pandemic, rampant violence, no love, no loyalty, just total darkness, like real darkness. It's real dark. And if you have any empathy or you empathetic, you can see the pain, you can see the suffering, you can see the death all around you. And like they say in the Gladiator movie, are you still not entertained? That's all I got for today.